Hello, everyone, once again. This is Rob. Welcome back to Media Awareness. Before I continue, a reminder the fundraiser continues. For those of you new to my channel or unaware, I am a disabled individual and I use a motorized wheelchair/scooter all day, every day for my independence, and I need your help. My insurance will not cover anything with regard to my scooter as they view it as a quote luxury item end quote. Despite the fact that I am unable to walk whatsoever, in addition to being unable to use any other type of scooter or power chair, or even a standard wheelchair for that matter, as I only have limited dexterity in one hand. In addition to that, I do not have a backup scooter or wheelchair to rely on at the current time. So if my scooter should malfunction, as it has in the past, I will yet again be a fish out of the water, a scenario I want to avoid at all costs. With that stated, below the title of this video in the description below, as well as in a separate section below the information pertaining to this video, you will find a spot fund link. It is a fundraiser. It's easy to contribute. It takes a few seconds, and any and all help is welcome. I cannot stress that enough. Even $5 or $10 can make all the difference in the world, and you can even contribute anonymously. The purpose of the fundraiser is to both assist me with the ongoing refurbishing of my existing scooter, as well as to help me save for the purchase of a new scooter. I arrived at these conclusions following a malfunction that disabled the battery charging mechanism and it needed replacement. And for roughly 2 weeks, I needed to be pushed around my own home by family and friends, which severely limited my independence. However, it was that long overdue wake up call that I need a backup plan, and the backup plan is to have a brand new scooter to use moment to moment, day to day, every day, and my existing scooter completely refurbished, waiting in the wings to be used at a moment's notice if necessary, when necessary. Additionally, my wheelchair van is inoperative whatsoever. It has been deemed as unrepairable, and therefore I'm saving for a new wheelchair van as well. So any and all help is welcome. And I do want to extend a gracious thanks to those who have contributed thus far, in addition to those who plan on contributing, as your contributions have and will make a world of difference in my life. Thank you all. I love you all. If you're not yet subscribed to Media Awareness, my channel, please consider subscribing and becoming part of the Media Awareness family. I'd love to have you. Additionally, if you do subscribe, please be sure to click the bell icon. That way you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video, much like this one. So this is a first reaction for 10 years after performing I'm Going Home from the Woodstock '69 festival. And this is also a request I received. And I never actually experienced much of 10 years after. I did listen to an album or two several years ago, but I'm not exactly familiar with their material, their catalog as a whole, and this was obviously a mega live performance, um, given it was at Woodstock, and with all my reactions, you'll find the actual link in the description. I do this because the musicians, the bands who create this music for us, the fans, do so with the utmost creativity and integrity, and they deserve all the credit in the world for their hard work. So always click on those links. In this case, the link is to whoever was kind enough to share this link with music lovers like myself to experience years and years after it was actually performed. So, without further ado, I'm excited. Let us experience 10 years after I'm Going Home live from Woodstock in 1969. And I will be back following this with my assessment.
My baby, oh baby, want to see my wife. Oh, tell me, baby, where it gets rolling down. Tell me, baby, where it gets rolling down. Ooh, they're gonna have more fun. Yeah. Oh, baby, I love that way you walk. Yeah. Oh, do the stomp. Do the stomp. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, baby, baby. Look out, babe, I'm coming to get you one more time. I go home. I go home. Yeah, home. Home, 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 my baby. Go home. I go home. I go home. Yeah, home. Go home, 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 my baby. I go home. I go home, baby. I go home. Yeah, home.
So there you have 10 years after I'm going home, and that is live from Woodstock, the original, 1969. So let's talk about this performance, this very solid, high energy live performance, which it certainly captured the zeitgeist of that time frame and that whole experience of peace and love and just uh, happiness. And first off, I do want to make clear to people that might be newer into listening to music, younger or whatever, uh, or people that just aren't accustomed to how live performances differ from studio. When you're on stage, you have a monitor in front of you, and each musician typically has their own on-stage monitor. They have in-ear monitors now, but for people that do not like to have things in their ears, much like myself, um, there are the on-stage monitors that you can use. And the ones from Woodstock 69, as far as my understanding goes, were not very good. Um, so the fact that this performance was as tight as it was, in terms of the musicianship being really precision accurate, is just outstanding. Um, Great, great blues riff going on there. Um, Rhythm section is tight, holding the song together, and the vocals are really powerful blues, very powerful, bluesy sounding, and of course the off the charts guitar work. Um, that you can only really get when you are live. You try and reproduce that in the studio, and you could, but there'll be a certain feeling lacking from that because it is really a lot different when you're performing in front of people in general, but in front of an audience like was present at Woodstock, you're gonna have a definite onstage high that's a natural high, in addition to whatever substances were available at that time. Um, and whether or not the band partake in those substances. But this particular performance was it was rock solid, and it sounded great. I mean, even though the technology at the time was limited. This is a great sounding performance, and like I said, the band was really, really tight, and obviously very well rehearsed. Um, and even if this was an improv, um, I could still see them pulling it off because they appear to be such good musicians. This reminded me a lot of the Climax Blues Band live album FM Live, which is one of the best live albums ever recorded in my opinion. And this reminded me a lot of that for some reason. Maybe the guitar work, maybe the vocals, maybe both. Um, but this was definitely a memorable performance, and I appreciate being able to bring this to you as a first reaction of 10 years after live from Woodstock 69. And I will see you all again soon. Have a wonderful morning, noon, or night wherever you are. Take care. Bye.